Hey guys, what's up? Comic-Con has officially ended, and funny thing is, the con basically started the day I ended my work cycle, and it ended when I started my next one. So I had my entire off shift at home to follow the news from Comic-Con basically as they dropped, which was very convenient for me. Unfortunately, though, there have been several things that have slipped through the cracks, and there have been a few trailers that I've missed, and I've just now found out about them, and I decided it might be a pretty lost cause, but I figured there's no harm done in just watching them anyway. So I'm just gonna watch them now, and I'll tell you guys what I think about them. So the first one I've apparently missed, and I honestly have no idea how I could have missed it because it was on the official Marvel YouTube channel, which I am subscribed to. So I don't know. It's just one of those things that can only happen to someone like me. Anyway, it's the trailer for season 2 of The Gifted. For those of you who don't know, The Gifted is a Marvel TV show produced by Fox. It's set in the X-Men universe, so not in the MCU, where the Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy live. It's in the other side of Marvel, which is inhabited by the X-Men, like Wolverine, Professor Xavier, and actually one of the main characters is Lorna Dane, which, spoiler alert if you haven't read the comics, she's actually Polaris, which is the daughter of Magneto. Funny thing is, though, there's this other show set in the X-Men universe called Legion, and it stars David Haller, who is actually, in the comics, Legion, who is the son of Professor Xavier. So, if these two universes were ever to cross paths with each other, I'd be very excited. But it would probably be too weird if you've seen the differences between these two shows. Anywho, the show is about an ordinary family. By the way, this is a family of original characters that were not previously introduced in the comics. When the parents find out that their children are basically mutants, as is pretty much natural for families in the X-Men universe, and suddenly they found themselves going on the run from this government organization called Sentinel Services, who, obviously, if you don't know who the Sentinels are, then you probably may have not been that big of an X-Men fan. But the Sentinels basically are giant robots that are programmed to hunt down mutants, and the Sentinel Services is the company that runs them. So they have very advanced robotics and all kinds of cool stuff to hunt down mutants. Well, never thought I'd say that. Cool stuff to hunt down mutants. So anyway, this family of husband, wife, a daughter, and a son somehow make their way to a refuge for mutants, which also happens to include several, I guess you could call them key characters in the X-Men comics. I can't remember if it's Warpath or Thunderbird, the guy that leads them, because I always get these two mixed up. I'm sorry if that offends anyone, but there's him, there's Eclipse, the aforementioned Polaris, Blink, and a couple of others. Anyway, the previous season ended, spoiler alert, with a bit of a shocking twist, as they found out that one of the mutants they've helped escape from Sentinel Services was I can't remember their name right now, but they're these sort of students of Emma Frost, and yeah, really some really cool characters, and they're involved with the Hellfire Club, which is really cool. And fun fact, by the way, the Hellfire Club was supposed to be the main background for the show originally. It was supposed to be called Hellfire, and it was supposed to be based on the Hellfire Club. I guess somewhere along the line, Fox realized that it probably wasn't working, so they decided to end up with The Gifted, and it ended up being one of the biggest pleasant surprises of last year as far as a Marvel television show. Inhumans. Yeah, it exceeded a lot of expectations, and now it's getting a season 2. So I think I've randomly talked enough to make this video long enough for consumption. Let's watch the trailer and see what I think about it. I think that was from season 1. Oh, that's Eclipse.
It's her.
It's the family. There she is, Polaris. So it was all new footage.
I know her powers. I know what they
Oh, I
feel
forgot
like.
she was pregnant.
She's out there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait.
We all have demons inside. It's what you do with them that matters. Things are changing. A hard time is coming for mutants.
Don't say.
Any of you ever heard the name Reva Page? She's
There
one of the
they
most
are.
powerful mutants still standing after 715.
Paige, that's
She took over the Inner Circle.
Help us stop.
She now has Polaris. We don't have that kind of power.
The baby's kicking.
Your friends are never coming back. She'll kill them first.
Forgive
Whoa.
me.
And if they stay with her, you'll have to kill them.
We have many enemies. Some mutants still believe the failed dream of the X-Men. That we should live side by side with those who despise us. Others hide in the shadows.
Welcome to the real underground.
The Morlocks?
Leaves us
What happened to his hair?
to fight for our freedom.
She's preparing for war. We can't win.
People are dying out there.
We can't just give up.
She's right. They're gonna have to deal with us.
Go, now! Stop them, however you have to.
Each of us has been given an extraordinary gift that will change the world. Our powers tell the truth,
That's not good.
even when we don't.
That signal.
We're going to show you why we're here. We are going to show you the dawn of a new age.
You weren't chosen by accident. You were chosen because we know who you are capable of being.
Well, I'll say this. It's a very long trailer. Might have seen a little too much more than I wanted to see, but it was exactly what I wanted to see. The continuation of the way the story ended in the previous season with the brother deciding to leave his family behind and go join the Hellfire Club. Apparently he changed his hair for some reason. The Polaris' pregnancy, which I didn't really think they were going to follow through on, but apparently they did. And, I mean, kudos to them. Yeah, there's a lot of, I guess I can say that this trailer really, checks a lot of the boxes that I, would have expected Season 2 trailer of that show to hit. And although that might sound like not necessarily a good thing, more of a kind of a generic thing you could say, to me that's great. That's just exactly what I expected from that show, exactly what I wanted from that show. I guess some people could argue that they wanted something new, something fresh, something they didn't expect. I'm perfectly fine with knowing what I'm getting. So, that's my initial thoughts on it. I'll talk to you guys more once the show actually premieres in about a month and a bit. So, thank you guys for watching me, and see you guys next time. Hello again, everybody. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, where I do all kinds of weird stuff like showcase all these things, you know, trailer reactions, movie reviews, all kinds of fun stuff. So, until next time, I'll see you guys next time.